All right, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. It's Sunday morning, or actually Sunday afternoon. Um, Hello, hi there. Uh, Welcome to Real Talk, Real Sports Podcast, and I'm here to talk about the 49ers Ayuk situation. Feel free to join in, talk with me, uh, uh, give your opinions on the situation of the holdouts, and I understand, people want to get paid, right? um, you know, you have an excellent season, or you good at what you do. Even, I mean, it's just a job, it's a business, right? So, I mean, and especially having a successful season, like I said, you want to get paid more as you feel you one of them top, one of the top of the line guys that need that extension or um, um, higher pay, But yeah. So good afternoon, blessed day, and I hope you guys are feeling blessed as well too. And this is what it's all about, my podcast. Um, and I don't know, you guys called last week podcast about relationship goals, and it got pretty emotional and real, and that's what the podcast is all about. Just talking facts, speaking real, getting down to the nitty gritty, and talking your shit, man. But real shit on top of that, and like I said, this podcast based on sports and goals. As you go and grow from the situations that you are in. And I'm saying, if you cut hair, or um, if you do it, just doing something great for yourself, man, and it's positive. It's no this podcast not about negative things or activities or putting people down. It's all about growth and uplifting people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this is all about, and this is why I do this. Um, and I'm not trying to, I'm not going to, make this long or whatnot, because I want to get into the activities and situation that I'm expressing and want to talk about with you guys today. So yeah, that's what this is all about, man. Um, and people, you guys watching and stuff like that, man, feel free to, like I say, man, write in them comments, or, get your feedback on, the things that I'm talking about, stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, back to the Ayuk situation, man. Like I say, everybody want to be paid, man, and everybody, uh, um, got that stride and that extra goal they want to reach in their lifetime, man. And me personally, man, my opinion, yeah, pay the man, you know what I'm saying. But is he worth 30 mil? Is he a Jefferson from the Vikings, or is he a Saint Brown from the Lions, or do Ayuk meet that requirement, or or that matchup that he deserved to get that high pay rate? Me, I don't think he, I don't say match well and nothing like that. I mean, he's growing. Yeah, he had a 1,000 some receiving yards and stuff last season and stuff. Met his requirements. The man's still growing and learning. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't think he that top notch money price yet. You know what I'm saying? But he's on his way to be. And I respect that. And I'm, as me, I'm a Niner fan, as well. So, and yeah, pay the man, but that, like, the San Francisco left an offer on the table. I think it was in 28, 27. I'm not too sure, but he declined that price. So he's holding out on that, which is you know they gotta, or as an organization, I think they'll come together and figure it out, man. But he's showing up to practice, man. But he's on the sideline. He's watching and um, doing film and interacting and stuff like that, but not on the field. No, but he's there. And same thing with Trent Williams. Um, he's looking for that new contract as well. And he's been fined already because he missed one of the training camps, mandatory training camps that the player's supposed to be there and didn't show up. Um, which is they're getting fines for that, but the other camp before that, they can dispute it or whatever they want to do, but this is mandatory. This is I think day 4 or 5 training camp out there in Santa Clara, and yeah, but the organization, man, the owners, that, hey, man, they got to pay these guys, and they're looking for these new contracts and stuff. So I mean, I hope they get a deal done and with both of those players and move forward. Because their goal is to reach that Super Bowl again and just time try to get over that hump. Like, what is it going to take for them to get over that camel hump to win a Super Bowl? Because they're not going to keep this team together as they wanted, as strong as they are. You know what I mean? And and keep that core. They're a strong team, and they can do it. They gotta find that hump. They gotta get over. They gotta find that right play. And they just gotta do it. And there's that team, Kansas City, man. That's a tough team. They just added some more weapons to their receiving core. So, my opinion, once again, I think Kansas City is going to be back in that Super Bowl rap. So, um, I mean, I know teams going to be after them, things like that. But hey, Mahomes is he's that guy. He's the guy. He's that truth. So, hey, um, you know, most power to him, and the things that he do on that field, man, is he's great. He's great, and I respect that from him. You know what I mean? And that's one thing about being a quarterback, man, is tough. Quarterback got the toughest job in the in the league because they gotta learn their job and they gotta know your job. As a quarterback, as they game go on. It's tough to do that position. And I give kudos to that man, and but yeah, so back to the Ayuk situation, man, and the Trent Williams. Yeah, so got to get those guys paid, whatever it take, man. It's I know it can take at the beginning of the season. It can it can take a while, but hopefully not. They come out with an agreement on something, so they can keep kind of keep the core together and win that championship one more time. Well, they got 6. Look for that number 7, I believe. Yeah. So let's get it done, fellas. Let's get it done and keep it moving. Now, that rookie uh, Parcells hurt himself hamstring, but he's looking pretty good out there. Private practice on the sideline. He's running routes fully explosive and stuff like that, which he's looking pretty good, man. And hopefully we can get him back out there with those guys in that receiving core. So that way, they can be in sync, and get him going as well. So that way, this team can grow, and he can fit right in, because that guy's a good route runner as well. Good hand, strong, speed, so that's a pretty good guy. I like it. I like it. I like the pick, you know. And like I say, man, John and Shanahan, man, those two, man, are awesome. Good guys. They know the talent. they know what they're doing, and and they get those guys ready and ready to hit and ready to go. So yeah, so we'll see what the outcome of this season will look like going forward. And get those main guys signed there. So let's get that done, Niners. Let's get it. But yeah, um, moving on from that, I want to go back to the relationship talk I had last week. Like I say, it got emotional um, and real at the same time, and which is what I like, and this is what this podcast is for, and things like that, and goals, and um, relationships is ups and downs, and you know, they're not perfect, and me myself, I don't believe in signs or a sign make you this, a sign make you that. I don't me personally, I don't believe in that sign stuff. You as a person is your own person. You do what you want to do. You know right from wrong, and um and I just feel like most people in relationships are not compatible um with each other because of they have different values and different mindsets that don't meet the other requirements of what the other person is trying to do. So that's my perspective of what I think goes on, because I don't, like I say, the signs, and things like that, and like Sagittarius and Capricorn. Like, I don't believe in that stuff, man. You as a person, man, you know who you are and what you're capable of doing, and um, and you just know what's going on with self. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, like I say, relationship goes ups and downs, uh and sometimes you just don't suit the person. But I mean, sometimes people say, oh yeah, man, I found the soul match, and love at first sight. I mean, hey, that is true. I believe in that. But have I had a, like, oh, first love at first sight? No, I haven't. I seen it before, but I never experienced anything like that. And but kudos to those people that have found that love, um and still going strong, man. Hey, more power to y'all, man. Because sometimes, hey, things don't work like that. You know, shit go fall right in the rabbit hole. It might be good, like 3, 4, 5, 6 months, maybe a year later. I mean, you never know, man. You know, but in any relationship, like my buddies and my sisters out there, man, things going good. Hey, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop. Vice versa for the fellas. Keep doing what y'all doing. If it's working, go above and beyond. You know, uh, and work at it. In relationships, you argue, this and that. Then you in the argument, you try to low blow each other so low where it's like a game. It's like a game. Oh well, who can hit the best shot? Or who could tear a person a heart apart? Who can hurt the other person more? I mean, fellas, ladies, it's not a game. God gave us two ears and a mouth. And most of us don't use our ears enough. It's always our mouth. And um, if we use our ears more, maybe we can hear each other. What we talking about or what solution we trying to make at the end of the day, because you don't know, because you steady going to at the mouth, but you're not hearing your spouse, you're not hearing the other person. And sometimes we got to take accountability in ourselves and just listen, but instead of going at each other like cats and dogs and not listening to each other because maybe that person that's talking might be making sense, you know. And another thing, and then that leads to fighting, and then it can lead to domestic violence, hitting each other, because out here today in this world, it's a lot of domestic violence going on. And now the police are taking both parties to jail. Both. Not one. They used to just take the man. But now they're taking both. Because there's, even there's not scratches on each other. They can't come to an agreement or a side or two. Hey, both of y'all, hey, let's go. We taking y'all down. And then both of y'all got a case. Then you got to go to court. Then you got to do this. Come on, man. It's best for just walk away, go get some air, you know, and listen, because that person might be talking some, real shit that, you know, you might want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? And that's that's what it's about. And it's growth, it's growth in relationships, you grow. You grow and you learn from what you've been through, and you just learn from that and you grow, and if you can't grow, you still at the same level. Like you could be 4, 5, 6 years in, and you still at the same level and not going forward. You thinking to yourself, is this for me? Is this relationship for me? And you second guess yourself because it's either there's no trust, you grew apart, or love loss, or communication problems. You know what I'm saying? Those four things is a big deal in a relationship. Why? Because I've been there. I've been there before. I learned, I grew, and you learn from your mistakes, man. And you take that and you run with it, and hey, and you get to a new relationship. You say, hey, I seen this movie before, so now you know how to move and change that. And you can rub that off on your spouse too, because y'all learning each other, and as you grow, you guys learn off each other, and then that's how you be compatible, and and work it out, so it does work. You just communicate, talk about it, talk about it. It's not all about arguments all the time. Hey babe, or hey sweetie honey, can we talk about it instead of arguing? Let's sit down like grown-ups, and we talk about the situation we going through, and that always works out like that, man. You ain't got to be all hostile all the time, and then you get, it escalates to something that you don't want it to be, as of no fighting, domestic violence, and now both parties is in jail trying to figure it out. Like, we don't need that, man, especially you know um as a black community, man. It's a lot of that, going on, um, in this world today. Uh, but yeah, man, let's just let's just do better, man, and grow from our relationships, and self. It start with self. It start with yourself. If you can't get yourself right, and trust yourself, and be real and stand on what you mean, then it's not gonna work for you. And if you're not right, don't try to uh jump into something that you're not ready for, because that won't fly. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it short, man. That's my time, and I just want to touch bases on that. And this once again, like, subscribe, Earl Talk, Real Sports Podcast, and let's go Niners, man. And hopefully they can come out a deal with this Ayuk and Trent Williams deal. So you guys have a great day. Be blessed. Stay safe. I'm out.